Hi, my amazing planner people. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today I'm going to be planning out the week of October 9th through the 15th in my Aura Estelle planner. I do have Harriet Wright Designs planner inserts in here. I love these. I love the paper and the format that she has. And this week I'll be using Sadie Stickers July Monthly Mystery Kit to decorate. This is a beautiful, beautiful kit. It comes with a traditional kit plus like some deco and a journaling kit. It's really quite beautiful. I'll link the unboxing of this up above so that you guys can look at it in detail if you want to. But it's just a really, really beautiful kit, and it's in rose gold this month. I did pick out some Sadie stickers date dots to kind of coordinate with it. I have a bunch of other stickers I've picked out, and we'll go over those if I end up pulling them in. But let's kind of flip to where we are. So this is October. This was last week's spread. So we're gonna go over what worked, what didn't work, and go from that and kind of spring off of that for this next week. So things that worked. Okay, the organization, having the just one thing to focus on, that worked really well. I finished the paperwork for Megan, so having a, like a to-do type area. This was kind of something to look forward to. My new Moxie Life planner has came. I haven't unboxed it yet. It's like literally still sitting in the box right next to me. I liked the Grateful Force area. As far as the week went, I left these actually out for most of the week just on my desk so that I can write in them, and that worked. Don't like not having it with me, so this week I am trying. I didn't have all the inserts in here prior to this, and I'm seeing if having all the inserts in here maybe helps me be able to write on it a little bit more. But all of my to-dos for the most part centered around my kitchen, just kind of getting things set and everything. Other than that, I think overall this worked really well. Things that didn't work, honestly, I can't think of any at this moment. I wasn't getting it out first thing in the morning to look at what the different days of the week happened. We did have some last minute additions, like Emily had to go for a hearing test up at the hospital. I think it was it was Thursday morning. So I had to kind of shift things just a little bit. She had failed her hearing test at her well child visit. Wasn't a big deal. We just had to get another more extensive hearing test because of her autism. There was just a delay. She's fine. It was just something we had to check out. Okay. And we will get into this week. So I'm just going to pull these out because it is much easier for me to plan on these if they are not inside the binder. So we'll set that off to the side. The other thing we'll look at really quick is this. This is my Hobonichi. This is where I do all of my social media planning and such. So I'll just kind of give you a peek at what this week looks like there. So I just used some washi tape to kind of give it a little bit of color. I have I have two different channels. I have a Disney pin channel, which is where I talk about things like this. And those videos just go up on Monday. I just do them once a week. So I have a video planned for Monday. I have that all recorded. Hopefully a sticker haul for Tuesday and the Sadie stickers sub for Friday, and then a plan with me, but I will be out of town, so I need to make sure that that's done in advance. And then I have an area where I look at the next week. I do come in here and I'll write in with my fountain pen anything that I need to do that day for each of these areas. It kind of fills in as the week goes by. Last week I I got so busy with my other planning stuff that I didn't come back to this. But usually it'll look a little bit more like this. So, all right, I'm going to set that off to the side and let's get into this week. So I do want to do some different things, I think, at the top, starting with this page. I want to use these strips, I think, along the entire top. And then I think what I was kind of visioning in my brain is having these below it, which I think will be really nice. And then the swatches of the days of the week below that. So let's see how that turns out. Sometimes you envision these things and you're like, all that turned out okay. So I think what I want to do is pull out some just like sticker paper, and I want to stick the two of these together on here before I stick them down on the actual paper, because it'll give me a little bit more flexibility. I could change my mind here in a second once I pull these up, but I think that that's going to work a little bit better for me personally. I know a lot of people who put it down just on the paper and they're good with that, but I can't always get things lined up the way I want it to, and trying to figure out the spacing is sometimes hard for me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, because I think I want it a little bit above it, like this. And I totally move this off to the side. Now the question is going to be, do I want the swatches, like how do I want to line them up? I think I might just line them. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I want to look at how tall these swatches are, and if I want to lay, if I want to lay them down first and then lay this down. I mean, it's a little hard to tell. Like, how far into it do I want it? Because I do kind of like the idea of it coming down a little bit into it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick it down gently and try not to stick the edge down there. So if I want to tuck it underneath, I can. Okay. So now I can come in with my days of the week. Kind of place them in here. Sometimes it can be really hard to like have that little bit of like stick it down, but not stick it down too much so you can work with it. Because I do really like having the overlap there. Okay. And then I think I kind of want, do I have some dangles? I'm trying to remember what I pulled out. These. Okay, let's put date dots down and then maybe I'll pull in those, or maybe I'll pull in something else. So Monday is, remind myself again, the 9th. Okay. So I'm going to start at the top, even though I don't have all the date dots right there. 9th. 10th. And I love it. Oh, you gotta stick down. There we go. And then these were from the advent calendar. I actually haven't ordered any advent calendars this year. I don't know that I'm going to. I've like kind of been stuck in this like in between stage because I just don't know. I do really like that though. Maybe something with a little bit more fill to it over here. Okay, what about this one? Will it be too? I think it would be too low, but hold on. Maybe if I can tuck it up enough. Yeah, like that. And then I feel like I want something over here, but I'm not sure I want these over there or not. I'm kind of thinking there because I don't want to repeat too much. Maybe this one. Have it like that. Okay, and then I want to look at the deco from here, and there's a couple of leaves. So maybe I pull in a leaf here and there. Do I have... headers. I have pumpkins, and these leaves, and I have a whole binder of other leaves too I could pull in. Kind of want like almost clusters or something. But hold on, I think I want this leaf. Okay, I guess that's where that's going. I was going to tuck it up more. Maybe here. Okay. Let's go with that. I'm going to stick that the rest of the way down. I think overall I'm happy with that as a header space. So now I need to do the other side. So all I did for this like leftover sticker paper that I use all the time is just when I was done with one of these sheets, I just pull off like the remaining in between white space sticker stuff, and then I can use it for anything I want, and it works great. Okay. Oh, I got to move down a little bit for this side. Better just start all the way at the corner on this side and see how far I go the other way. There we go. Okay, and our days of the week, which I think it's been a while since I've used her days of the week, like these ones. I think I've been using the journaling ones a lot more. But I love that she kind of shrank these down. She just did another kit reformat too and made some changes. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. That's going to be in the video that's coming up. For the most part, I like them. I mean, I pretty much like everything that she does. Like if I had to order stickers from just one shop, I think it would probably be her shop. At least currently. Sticker shops change, so sometimes it can vary. I still really love like Sticker Guru and Letters to Apollo, but it can vary sometimes. Oh, I pressed that all down and I didn't mean to because I wanted to put some of these on too. Oops. Well, we'll just have to lift it up. So we'll start with that. And then just lift this up a little bit here and tuck you in like that. And then we have this one, we'll tuck in over here, I think. The paper is very forgiving. The other stickers, sometimes not as much. And then be right along there. And this one kind of coming up from the bottom would be good. Okay. Oh, and D-dots. D-dots. Where'd they go? There they are. So you'll notice that I didn't have the completion of the row there. I tend to like to try and fill in what I can from the first row before I go down to my next set of numbers. So we need 12. And 13. You're crooked. Don't be crooked. And 14. I do really like these really dainty numbers. You can just order these off of her shop, and I think they go with all of her kits. And the 15th. Okay, date's done. So I could kind of do some of these headers and put them underneath, but because these don't go the whole length, I'm not sure how that would look. So I'm going to think about that for a second, and I know I want to do something a little bit more decorative over here. I was kind of thinking about this bridge. So let's pull you off without tearing you. Oh, I didn't put leaves on the other side. Because I put a few like little leaves on this side. I should do that, but I'll do that in a second. So I think what I want to do is kind of have it like this. So I'll need to cut off that other part there. Use my scissors for this part. Like you can do it with a craft knife, but it's kind of annoying, for lack of a better way to put it. Because you gotta line it up, and it's hard when you're doing an edge. And then off of there. Okay, we'll probably use that someplace else, but there's that part and the little bits of sticker that are stuck to my finger. Okay, and then I had an October script that I had pulled out that is also from Sadie Stickers. Let me find that out a minute. Oh, I forgot that we had leaves from the actual kit. So there's October. It's probably in my... So I pulled out a bunch of different scripts I wanted to use. It's probably right there. So this was like a freebie I got from her. I can't remember which sale it was, but love me a sale. I think right here we'll put October. And then I have some space around it. So maybe we pull in one of these leaves up here, and then some of the, like maybe one of the bigger leaves from the Deco sheet, like below here. I think that's cute. Okay, now for bottom washi. We should do bottom washi. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that looks. So as far as bottom washi, I think she doesn't cut her strips any longer. So I think what I'm going to do actually is just set it down for the whole length and see if I like that this week. And I can always like trim it off or something. So right in the corner, I'm lining up along the bottom of the paper. Or at least trying to. So, and I think I want to use both strips this week. Normally I only use one, but I think this week, like I like having the divide between, so we'll see how that goes. I may add like a trim or something down here. I'm going to think about that for a minute while we put down the other side. But before I do that, I am going to pull in a few more of these leaves just so it matches the other side. I think over here would be good. And do I have one more? Yes. At least off of this sheet. I can pull from the other sheet too. But I think 2 would be good. Maybe like right there. Okay. But it's not far enough down, it won't completely match the other side. I guess I could do it from this corner going that way. let's do that. I think that might work a little better. We'll see. I need to move that paper out from under it because it's messing with my eyes. I'm like, where's the end of this piece of paper? Down a little. This is seriously the hardest thing to put down every week for me because I feel like I have nothing to line it up to besides the edge of the paper, which is strangely really hard. Okay. And then this strip. All right. So I'm going to have my washi card and I'm going to trim this up so that it matches that line. I just use a craft knife for this. I love my craft knife. Although, strangely enough, it's been really hard. Like, I was going to order a second one of these because I had misplaced it for a while. And I'd ordered one on Amazon and then, like, it never came. And then I tried to go to, like, Joann's and get one. And then they, like, had other ones, but not this one. And I'm a little particular. And I couldn't find that one. I was like, what the heck? Okay, there's like a slight overlap there, so I think I'm going to trim that too. I just think it looks like just a teeny bit cleaner when you do that. Now if I can get the pieces off my finger. Okay, there we go. All right. It feels weird having it all the way over, but I'm going with it. So let's see. For this week, I need a to-do list. I want a habit tracker because of just, yeah. So I know there's in here, or at least this is one of the changes she made in an upcoming kit is like we no longer have habit trackers, which I don't always use, so that's okay. And with the planner I'm going to be using next year, it won't matter because it comes kind of with habit trackers. But I think I want these at the very top of the week. So I think I'll put it here, and that gives me room to kind of put a this week script in there if I want to. And I have two because I want to do the AM and the PM routines. Do I want a header in between? Oh, what about this header? What if I do this kind of upwards? Do I like that? The only thing I'm looking at is like I'm looking at the colors. Like I think it would be okay. Nah. Like, is it okay? I mean, it mimics this. I don't think I like it, guys. I'm not sure if I like having the habit tracker there either, but we'll see. I think I need the this week script there first. So, is there a this week? Okay, so I decided to go with an important script. I kind of broke just a little bit, but it's okay. And because my October script is a little bit more this way, I'm shifting it more towards the edge of the paper. Because I kind of want them to balance out and not just be all in a line. So we have that, and then we have this. And then I think I want something kind of around it. I could do like leaves kind of coming down and do them along the side. I love this sampler that I got. This was another freebie from her. Look at some of the other deco we have here. Oh, we have these deco. We have a couple more leaves. Oh, and this page has some deco too. Maybe if I pull in a leaf from here and kind of place it like underneath there. And then, so I'm going to put morning routine in here. That's what I want for this. And if you missed what that is, I'll link my monthly reset up above so you can kind of see what I wanted to do for this. And then underneath, maybe what I do is I do one of these little trim things. She did away with these and the florals for the monthly with the reset, but kind of like that, and then have the PM routine underneath. Where did I put the PM routine? Or do I want them all as one block and then have it down below them? Maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. So then it's kind of a break, and here's like the next thing we're going to do. Kind of like the idea of these on the side, so I'm going to pull one off to look. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that, so I just need to line it up the way I want it. Okay, and then evening routine. And with that, let's put a leaf like right here. Maybe this leaf. Seems good. Okay. So off of that weekly, where'd it go? There it is. So I think I'm going to use the to-do script next. If I can get it off. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with these today. And since this one's over here, let's put this one on the side. And then for my to-dos, I think I want, like, do I want a checklist? I have the Monday through Sunday. That's not really going to work. I could use this box if I really wanted to. I could Let's see, what are my other options here? I could just put in a regular box. I could use something from the journaling kit, like one of these little scraps of paper, probably that one or something. Do I have a lot of, yeah, I kind of do have a lot of to-dos. So, and I don't know that I want the checklist, but let me kind of look at that and see what that looks like. Because I would need, honestly, like 2 of these to do that. And yeah, I don't think I like that. So I could also use like a mild liner or something to put little stuff. Or I can just leave the lines as is and write in there. Okay, I'm going to write in the things and then, because I feel like it's too much for this box. So I need to call Derm because I still haven't done that. And I need to call my primary. To set up an appointment. I need to drop off some paperwork for Megan. I need to refill a med. And I would like to get my nails done, and I haven't scheduled that yet. Because I would like to do that before the weekend because I'm going on a little bit of a trip this weekend. So there's all of that. And then maybe I use like one of these little flourish things with some floral to kind of divide there. What do I want to put after that? Maybe my YouTube schedule for the week. I'm not sure. Or I could do something more decorative. I could have a gratitude box. I like the idea of gratitude box, which would be probably this box. So maybe I put that down and then see the spacing. I could also do a meals box, but yeah, let's do gratitude. I'm going to do it a little bit further down here so that I have room to be crooked. So that I have room to add onto that to-do list if I want to. Maybe I put it all the way down, like all the way down here. Then add in another one of these. Or I move it over and I trim these. That would probably be the better route to go. Okay. Hold. Okay, that kind of worked. And add one of these on this side. To kind of go with it. Maybe 2 of these. And then, do I want some of these florals? Maybe. And that kind of down here, like that. And I put grateful for there. And do I want to do one more of these leaf things to go up all the way? So it feels a little something there. Okay. I think I'm good with that. This area feels a little empty, but could easily pull in one of these. And still have a great area for my to-dos. I think that works. I think I do want to, well, I'm going to leave it for right now. It'll be fine. I'm feeling like this area is a little empty right now, so I'm not sure what I want to do with that, but we're going to put in our full boxes and see how that goes. So in the past, I've used a combination of the full boxes and the journaling kit, so I'm kind of wondering if I want to do that, but I'm not sure. So I'm thinking this one, if I put it right here, would be kind of cute. And then I like the quote box. Maybe I'll do the quote box on Thursday and then do, because it like decided to cool off this week. So you put this one down here. Wednesday is always like crazy busy. So maybe well, let's do it in the morning. Like a cozy morning at home. So Megan has like stuff first thing in the morning, but maybe like right there. And then on this half of the week, like I said, let's do the quote box on Thursday. Oh, that's totally crooked. How did I get that crooked? Ooh. And actually, I think I want it higher up too. And then do Friday this way. And I'm going to do these two boxes. This one. And this one. All right. With all of that, I kind of want to do like something around some of these. So I think I'm going to try doing some of these headers. All right, let's look at Monday and see what needs to happen on Monday. Oh, Monday is Indigenous People Day. I knew that. I think what I'm going to do is actually take the Indigenous People kind of script and overlay it over on top of this. Maybe. Like that. I feel it almost has like a Pocahontas feel to me. So it is also a no bus week. So that's important as well. So I'll need to drive the kids to and from school. Megan has a lesson in the afternoon in office, but Emily does not have therapy. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? So in the morning, I'll need to drive the kids to school. Good. So because I used both Washi strips here, I don't have one to go along the top to say that it's a no bus week, but I could put it down here in a box. So do I want to use one of the boxes from the kit, or do I want to use one of the ones that I kind of pulled out? These are actually frames, but okay, looking at different. So I could do one of these like that. I could do like a little reminder thingy and just kind of put it down here. Maybe this one. It kind of looks like school paper. I could put it at an angle and say no bus week. Okay. There's that. Hopefully I won't forget. Okay, so the first thing then I have to do on Monday is not until I drive them in the morning, but so I can put a to-do list here is what I'm looking at. So I pulled one off. I'll just set it right there. Oh, I didn't put my cleaning focus. I'm debating if I just continue with the kitchen. I think I do, because there's just a lot that needs to be kind of done in there. So like last week I was doing things like the baseboards and behind things and stuff like that. So do I want so I want something in here. I'm looking at florals because if I'm doing the to-dos, then it's probably going to take up most of my time. I could do a cleaning kind of floral or something. Oh, I have a bus icon I can add down here too if I wanted to. Let's see how that looks. I think I like that. Okay. So if I'm going to be doing cleaning stuff, maybe I use like a cleaning icon and some floral kind of below it. So, or I could use some paper, like a torn paper element, but they're all coming from this side, and having it come from that side might be weird. Okay, so let me find a cleaning icon. Oh, and I could put my YouTube for the day here too. Let's put the YouTube first before I put a cleaning icon. I think I want just a regular box for that. if I can figure out where I put my regular boxes. There we go. So maybe like a small like 4th box. Like this one. And then a YouTube icon, which I had pulled out these ones from Pretty Pink Co. that have quite a few on them. And I could put it over here with maybe some florals. So I'm going to set it over here, and then let's see. Maybe a smaller floral to go with it. I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. I guess it could be a bigger one. And just trim it down. So I want it on this side, so maybe this one here. Kind of like this. And then trim it accordingly. Do I want it to go over to that spot? Okay, hold on. We're going to very lightly put it down. And then if I can find my little washi card that I always use for cutting things. Seriously, where did I set it? Washi card. Hold please while I attempt to find my brain. Oh, there it is. So just because of the sticker, I don't think I want it to go down that far, but then I can use it over here to kind of do a little decorative there, and then trim this side. That, and take this little bit and put it here. Okay, so this is pin video. All right, and then after school we have Megan's lesson. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to pick her up, take her to her thing, and then come back for Emily. So kind of box or whatever do I want for that? I think maybe I'll do a square for Megan. I'm liking this color. If I put it at an angle and then put some floral behind it, I think I'll like that. Oh, I could put this little tree behind it. That would be cool. Right on top of it. I think I want more variety in color. So let me look at a floral. This one. Just trying to decide if I want it underneath or on top. I think I want it underneath, like that. And then maybe I can use some of these little sprigs over here on this side. The green ones. So I kind of like that. Do I want more? I think I'm going to leave it with that, and then maybe I use a skating icon sticker too. So these are from White Deer Station. These are from White Deer Stationery. I use a lot of them. So I think I'm going to combine her two things. So she has Megan lesson at 2:45, and then off ice. And I need to look at what time that ends so I can put the end time there. So that's pretty much everything for that. You see here, just making sure I'm not forgetting anything that's on the calendar, because I have a digital calendar that is kind of, everybody can put stuff on it. So that's all I have for that. So then I want to mark dinner. And to do that, I think I'm just going to take, these are Harriet Wright Designs icons from forever ago. And maybe I just take this and overlay it with some florals or something. Nope, not those. Or like a journaling thing, maybe. Or swatches could work. Sometimes when there's so many things to choose from, it's hard. And do I want to be consistent? I don't know. But we'll mark dinner down here. Oh, this one actually goes over the amount of space that we have there. Interesting. So I'm going to do that, and then maybe I'm going to fill in the space in between with a little bit of deco, floral. Be doing this. And that's pretty much Monday for me. Tuesday, let's look at what we have going on. So I have, again, nothing in the morning until I have to take Megan to her lesson, and then she also has therapy this week. So maybe this would be a good morning to do errands. Is what I'm thinking. Like grocery run, that kind of thing. I think I'm going to use a cleaning checklist again, though. So tentatively putting that there. Tentatively we'll put the swatch for dinner. Let's see here. Oh, there's the boxes I wanted. So we'll see errands this morning. Okay, I'm going to put it across the bottom here. And then I can fill in what errands I need to do. And then let's take another one of those trim type stickers that I've placed somewhere. And I'm gonna put it underneath here on this side. And I think I'm gonna add maybe a clean script in here as well. Like that. And then I'll have Megan's lesson. Which maybe I do this box with. And I like the idea of doing the tree, but I don't know. It feels very a lot. So do I just do a skate maybe? Oh, and I also have a video that'll come out this day. This box is slightly crooked. Oh. Doesn't want to come up all the way here. Hold on. I think I'm going to move it down a little bit to give me just a little bit more room on top. And then let's have these trims, but have them coming down into the, or at least that one. Okay, so that still gives me the space to, okay, I was doing, this will be dinner, so that was Megan's lesson, I'm pretty sure, that I was putting in there. Yeah, she has actually 2 lessons this day. Megan lessons. M and A. This one's 3 o'clock and that one's 3:30. And then she has her therapy, which I could mark with just a floral and like right on the page. Read this one. And like an icon. This direction? It must be this direction. Nope, other direction. There we go. Do one of these orangey ones. So I want it on this side. Maybe a bit like that. So we have Megan therapy. And maybe a little like sushi icon. You know, I always come with the best of intentions of having a really organized space while I'm planning, but it always seems to do this. I want a smaller sushi thing. I could do like, yeah. Oh, there it is. And then this is a planner video day, so this is the problem I come into. It's I want to have everything on here, but at the same time, it doesn't always work. So I could overlay a box here, even though it's going to happen earlier in the day. Maybe something a little bit more ornate. Or maybe I just leave it off. Okay, we're just not going to worry about it. And then, let's see, Wednesday. Megan has her 2 things in the morning. I have my therapy appointment. Emily has speech. And I think those are the main things I have to mark. So for Megan's stuff in the morning, she has 2 things. So I think I'm going to do a big box, even though I kind of hate having 2 big boxes right next to each other. But we're still going to do it. So Megan, group skills, and lesson. Group skills is at 6:30, and her 6, sorry, and her lesson is at 6:30. So for this day, either my husband's going to have to drive Emily to school, or I'll need to come back after Megan's lesson, quickly pick up Emily, and then drive both of them to school. Both of those could work. After that, I will have my therapy, which I think I'm going to use the little chairs again. If you're new to my channel, yes, we have a lot of therapy in my family. So I have children with autism and ADHD, and just dealing with all of that can sometimes be hard. I myself have issues with anxiety and just a little bit of issues with depression. It's not super bad, but having someone to just go and talk to about it is helpful for me, and just makes things less overwhelming, especially with a house of neurodivergents. I need help processing sometimes the things that they do. Not that I don't love them, but it generally helps. So there is that. And the kids just need it for, like, if you have autism, like, having the support of a therapist helps so much. So therapy, and then what did I say? Oh, Emily has speech. She does this group speech. It's been amazing, just absolutely amazing. Color wise, I want this sticker. It's a combination of things, right? So it's her having people that are just like her and seeing that, she's not the only one who struggles with things like needing to take a second to understand what somebody said to her before she responds. And like this week they're working together to make a prototype of something, and it's learning to work with others, and yeah, it's just been amazing. Emily group, and that's at 4 o'clock. This was 11:15. And then after that, I think we are good for the day. Yes. So then I can just put, well, Dan has stuff and Ethan has stuff, but as of last week, I stopped putting their things on here because they are both at an age where they can get themselves around, and so I no longer need to do that. So I'm trying to take a step back and allow them to do that, and it is hard. It is really hard. So I think I'll take the swatch strip. Oh, there's a lot of maybe I need a different color. And my little dinner icons that I'm trying to use up are hiding from me. Oh, there they are. I'm not using this one because it is actually cut there. I'm not sure how I did that, but it's the reality of it. So that's kind of the beginning of the week. I haven't figured out my dinner stuff yet, but I'll work on that probably tomorrow. Okay, Thursday. Thursday, I have an appointment with my gastro doctor. Megan has a lesson, and that's it. Okay, so that gives me some room at the top and some room otherwhere. So I think the first thing I want to mark on this day actually is the prep work I need to do for being out of town. I'll be gone for 4 days. So, and I feel like that's crooked. Is it? I don't know. Maybe the top's crooked? I don't know. Something's crooked. I still feel like it's crooked, but we're going with it. I do wanna I wanna frame it out though, because it's the quote. So I'm gonna take these dainty ones. Do I want them that way or this way? No, I want them out. Just kind of use them at the top and the bottom of this box to bring attention to it. All right, I'm going to put my doctor's appointment on here. I have a doctor's script. Oh, here it is. These are from Sticker Guru. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. Woo. There we go. So, gastro. And that is, I think it was a 1 o'clock appointment. Yeah, 1 o'clock. So if you're new to my channel, I do have a lot of intestinal issues. I had a mishap, we'll say, back a couple of months ago and actually lost part of my stomach, and they had to reroute my bile duct. It was a huge thing. So because of that, me and the gastro doctor were like this. We like talk all the time. It's just one of those things. And I've been trying to take it in stride. So let's see here. I'm pretty sure I have little doctor's stethoscopes. I actually think I need to order more of these, but I'm just going to add this off to the side for it and that. And then Megan's lesson, Jared will need to probably take her to that. And then we'll have the dinner one down here. So Megan's appointment, or not appointment, lesson, maybe I do it in this. I mean, I might be back in time for her, but I doubt it. Megan lesson. And this one's 2:45. And then I definitely want some color in between those. So let's do like a big floral. And maybe a little bit of floral over here. And yeah, I'm not sure what else there. And then in the morning, like I said, I need to do a bunch of prep work for being out of town. So I think what I'll do is a mini box. This one up here. And then have some florals here. Hold on. That one might be too big. Something maybe a little bit more dainty. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull this in, figure out where I want to put it. And then maybe we just do, like maybe I do the tree. I don't know. I feel like that could work. Prep for next week. And then I'm going to trim off the little bit of the tree here. Okay, so I'll do that. And then Friday, which I think it's payday. Yes, Friday is payday. It is a hockey night, and I need to pack. So I'm gonna first mark that it's payday. Thinking about how I want to mark that. Maybe I use one of the smaller pieces of torn paper. Where are those? Here they go. Alrighty. Oh, I wonder if I could use that here. No, I don't like that. Okay, so we have that, and then I need a payday sticker, which I think I have some that are rose gold in my leftovers. So let's see. Perfect. Payday right there. And then I'll put in a list of to-dos. Right there. Maybe some florals in between. That one's too big. I need a smaller one. Maybe this one. Oh, wait, this one here. So, do I want clean or to do? Like clean. That. And then for here, maybe I do use dividers. And then after that, oh, the hockey game. I need to mark the hockey game, which means I don't need to make dinner because people will be at hockey. So let's use maybe I'll use one of the hockey sticks. that. And mark Lucky Night. I'll have to look up what time the game starts, but there's that. And I need to pack, which I just got packing little icons so I can use them. Yay! That'll be pack for Disney. So this is, if you looked or watched my monthly video, you know that I had a goal to go on a solo trip. And when I went and looked at stuff, my friend Karen was going to Disney. And we're gonna, like, I'm gonna spend one day with her and just have a couple days to myself. So pack for Disney. And then I'll fly out Saturday morning. So I'm going to put a box. I'm not going to mark it in now, obviously, but I'll put a box for my flight info. And then I wanted an airplane. I think I have some airplanes in here, but no, they're in one of the other. Oh, shoot. They might be in here. I saw them somewhere. I love these icons. This is a combination of Crafts by Towie and Letters to Apollo for the most part. There are a couple of other people in here. Oh, here they are. These are my absolute favorite airplanes. She did them as a $2 Tuesday once. And I adore them. I'm hoarding them a little bit now, but I adore them. Okay. So, flight info. And then, so because going to Disney means park reservations, I should probably also mark that. Hold the phone for a minute. So I think I want to use one of the larger, do I want to use one of the larger strips? No. So I don't have any food reservations, but I am going to Magic Kingdom this day. That's where my park reservation is. So I'm gonna add a little floral behind, I think. And then I have Magic Kingdom icons. So I'm gonna grab one of those. Hold, please. I'll put this down over here and find those. Let's see. Not in there. Not in there. No, they're in this. That's where I put them. They're in here. So I'm going to use one of the castle icons. Oh. Well, that came off very easily because it was just that one little bit. And that's going to do the same. What about this little spot? Okay. And then I'm going to use this for hotel info. So there is that. And then on Sunday, I'll be meeting up with my friend Karen, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to we're having lunch. So I think I have some cool, well, hold on. We're going to Hollywood Studios. So do I have a Hollywood Studios icon? I don't think I do. However, these were from Creativity and Ink, and maybe I just use this little Mickey head. They're a little bit more these ones are a little bit more Disneyland than Disney World based, I think. So add a little bit of creamery right down here and put lunch. And I can fill in our lunch information there. And then I think I'll use one of these above it. These were also from Letters to Apollo. She had a request thing for $2 Tuesdays, and I requested Disney. And she made some really amazing things. And of course, now I can't get it up, that one to pull up. Maybe this one? There we go. So we'll just kind of put that above because we're going to do some part copying as well. And probably have this one for my park reservation, which is Hollywood Studios. And add a little floral there. And then I don't have anything for the evening, I don't think, so I'm going to put another bucket list down here. I'm going to write in bucket list because I'll forget. And I think I want a little something in the corner over here. I'm thinking maybe just one of these trees. Just like that. And we'll trim it down. So that's the second half of the week. Pretty simple. I have a ton of stuff left over from the kit. So I have lots of florals, this whole page, this little bit here, the whole Deco journaling page. I have this page. I have this page. So you really do get a ton in this kit that you can do with. Like, I could totally do another week with this, and I might. Like I'll keep all these and I'll use them. It's just I might just flat out do another kit. I did that with a previous kit from her where I did one like spring and I think it was summer spread, and it just worked out really well. So anyhow, that's everything for today. I hope it was helpful for you guys. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.